All right, well, you heard him talk about the debates there. Well, the unofficial star of this week's third and final debate was, of course, you know the name, Joe the Plumber. Last night in Florida, John McCain revealed that he has called and spoken with Joe the Plumber. McCain has a rally tomorrow in Ohio, and there is speculation that Joe will be there to join him in person. As you probably know by now, Joe is the one voter who confronted Barack Obama about taxes during a campaign stop just last weekend. Well, a week ago, Joe the Plumber, he was a complete unknown. Now he's being hailed by the McCain campaign. The CNN Truth Squad is looking into Joe's role as a political symbol. Let's bring in CNN's Josh Levs now. Josh, I said if I heard Joe the Plumber one more time, I was going to scream. What about Bob the carpenter or Ann the stockbroker? I mean, you know, what about those folks?
I know it didn't take America very long to get sick of the term Joe the
Yes.
Plumber. It's kind of, I mean, there are some terms that have been thrown around a lot in this election, but that one people got tired of really fast. Here's the deal. I mean, the whole reason that McCain used him at all was to make a point. I'm going to show you McCain's point, and along the way, you're going to see the Truth Squad ruling on it.
Look, I've been working all my life, 10, 12 hours. I want to buy the business that I'm in, but you're going to raise my taxes. And you know what Senator Obama had to say to Joe? He wanted to spread his wealth around. He wanted to spread his wealth around.
All right, well, you saw the verdict appear on the screen there, misleading. Here's how the Truth Squad arrived at that verdict. Let's just go through some facts here. Obama met Samuel Joel Wurzelbacher while he was campaigning in the Toledo, Ohio area. Joe asked Obama about his tax plan, and at one point during their 5-minute conversation, you gotta listen carefully for it, it's easy to miss, but Obama said this.
Right now, everybody's so pinched that business is bad for everybody. And I think when you spread the wealth around, it's good for everybody. But listen, I respect what you do, and I respect your question.
All right, so the good folks at the Truth Squad pieced through the whole 5 minutes. When you look at the full context of what Obama said, McCain's line is misleading. You can see the Truth Squad ruling up at CNN.com. We got a few seconds. I transferred it onto a Word document so you can see it in pretty big letters here. I'll show it to you. Misleading. McCain's remark was an oversimplification of a 5-minute-long conversation. Obama replied in great detail about his tax plan, and the spread the wealth remark was one small part of that conversation, Don.
Okay, well, Josh, you know, the Truth Squad has also ruled on an attack by Obama over the cost of college. Talk to us about that. What'd you find?
Yeah, this is an interesting one, too, going the other way. Obama attacking McCain on this. Again, let's do the same thing. Let's take a look at what Obama said. You'll see the ruling.
Senator McCain's top economic advisor said the other day they have no plans to invest in college affordability because we can't have a giveaway to every special interest.
All right, well, here's how the Truth Squad arrived at a verdict there of true but incomplete. There are a couple of news reports from McCain camp talking about college, and I'm going to show you one right here. It's the Associated Press quoting one of his spokesmen, his economic policy advisor, Douglas Holtz-Eakin. Let's go in right here, and again, I'm taking the key quote for you, and I put it on a document for you right here so you can see what he said. He said, quote, "We don't have any new college proposals in terms of massive expansions of funding. There's a budgetary reality. We have enormous spending pressures already. It would be irresponsible to go to every interest group and promise them lots of money." But that doesn't mean that he's not doing anything for college. Let's zoom in on the board one more time. John McCain, on his own website, does talk about higher education. He calls for lowering the tax burden on families in general. He says that could help them then send their children to college. So, Don, that's why when the Truth Squad ruled on this one, they decided true but incomplete, because while McCain has no plan directly addressing college costs, his campaign maintains that his tax plans and improving student loan programs will make it easier for families to pay for college. Hence, true but incomplete. Oh, and let me just mention, you can see dozens of these up at CNN.com. It's great. Millions of clicks every day, and we're glad people getting the facts behind the rhetoric there.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that because we love people to reach out to CNN.com. iReport, you can get us on Twitter or MySpace and Facebook as well, and we get great suggestions and questions from our viewers. We'll read some of them just a little bit later on in the broadcast. Hey, Josh, we appreciate it. Thank you. Pay attention.